I'd like to pull him. I wanted to pull a guy who's involved in WAL. I was very curious about pulling Krasi because Krasi lost to Marcio, who's a big 250, one of the greatest arm wrestlers of all time. And he lost to Dave Chafee, who undoubtedly is one of the best arm wrestlers on earth right now. Krasi, if you start talking when you get under 220, he's like a John Brzezinski over in Europe. He's won every tournament and beat almost every guy. Nobody's ever going to think about Krasi in any other way but absolute legend.
Total legend.
Won everything, right? How many worlds has he won? He's
won about Krasi. I like to play chess.
Right.
I'm not very good. Krasi's like, you want to play chess? And I'm like, yeah, of course I want to play chess. And he's like, he said something else. See, I'm so silly, I don't even remember the exact word. Some technique. Like, do you know the openings? And I'm like, not really. He's like, okay, we don't play. And I'm like, what? So he's like, I know 13 moves.
Yeah, like checkmate you, like
13 moves. So if you do anything wrong in the first 13 moves, I know what the perfect 13 moves are.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he's a cerebral
really
dude.
Good.
He's not a dummy, and he's a guy that literally I've seen give fits to Prudnik. He's in that zone.
Everybody.
He's in the zone that if you can hang with him, even if you lose, if you can hang, you could consider yourself of a world level that people over in Russia, over in Bulgaria, over in Kazakhstan can't be like, well, you don't know world level. If you pull Krasi and even hang, you are of a level that's like, well, you know what? You've got a reason for an argument. So would I like to pull somebody like that? Yeah, I'd like to pull Krasi. I'd like to pull.
Because he can probably make that weight.
I'd pull him at I'd let him be 210, 220. I'd let him.
So Krasi at like 210.
210. I would do that.
That's amazing.
I would do that. Would it be a hammer match? It's tough because obviously, do I think you could walk into WAL and fuck up a lot of those guys that are contenders? Most likely, but you still got to do it. So. I would do it. I'd do it for a hammer match. I would pull him. I'd pull him at 210.
I think he would be very deserving of a hammer match.
With his record, I'd let him rock it.
Yeah.
I would do it. And you know what? That's a match that I could be. They want a person out of me that's going to bring out like that little bit of a weirdo, that person who gets rage.
Right.
And to be honest with you, and it's not a disrespect to any of the guys that are on the ballot. I have a high respect to Paul Lynn. He can make.
Yeah, but he's not ready yet.
Paul Lynn makes my butt cheeks. Paul Lynn makes my butt cheeks clench a little bit.
You'll beat him.
But in Justin Bishop's a guy that he's a good strap puller and stuff. I just think that I'm too torquey, right? And in Storm, I have history.
I got a problem with Justin because I promised him next time he got in a match I'd pick him.
Yeah.
So I got a.
But a guy that would make my. If you really wanted to see the best version of me. An angry, fucking weirdo version of me.
Right. The guy who's
I think
on the plane.
I think it would be. Yeah. I think Krasi would be a dude. I don't care about his run in WAL because he's pulled two of the greatest arm wrestlers that ever lived at a heavier weight class.
How do I go? Okay, so there's Dave, and then
Marcio.
Right.
And Marcio wasn't out of the woods either.
Oh my God.
They were in it.
Oh my God.
They were dogging.
Really good match.
They were dogging. And Krasi actually won the first match.
Yeah, he did. And
I don't look at scores. I look at how that match really was close to flip-flopping. It was good arm wrestling. So I look at it like that's a guy that because of his worldwide exposure, there isn't anyone around the globe. See, in America, here's the problem. We are a country against, they say Europe. How many fucking countries are in Europe?
No.
So they go, oh, America doesn't know anything about Europe. But okay, well, America is just one country. They don't even say North America because we don't get Canada, we don't get South America, we don't get anything. We don't get Mexico. We're just the United States. No. But then they go and say Europe. But what's that? 40 countries? Right. Something stupid. So it's really the world against America. It's like, oh, America doesn't know anything about arm wrestling. You guys suck compared to Europe, which they really mean the world.
And then when Europe wins, it's everyone against Russia.
Well, they're not talking about Antarctica, and they're sure as fuck not talking about Australia because we know there's nothing good coming out of there.